Ladies and gentlemen, brace yourselves, because tonight's show isn't just wild, it's a complete battlefield. Remy Ma, long regarded as the epitome of loyalty in hip-hop, has just gone through the most explosive collapse of her career. And what's the cause? Two straightforward words: Claressa Shields. Now picture this. Claressa enters, holding Papoose's hand, radiating both assurance and contempt. Before Remy Ma could even react, the cameras were already rolling and total disorder broke out. It wasn't just a diss track or an online argument, it was a full-scale confrontation filmed in 4K, with Remy Ma completely snapping and rushing towards Claressa in front of bewildered fans, camera flashes, an attempted wig grab, and Papoose standing motionless, as though watching two storms collide. Now, the online world is in a frenzy. Was this affection? Was this conflict? Or the collapse of Remy Ma's black love legacy shattered by Claressa Shields for everyone to see? Get ready, because what you're about to see is even more chaotic than Remy's BET cypher without a beat. Let's be honest, Remy Ma lost it completely. This wasn't a minor confusion, a sly post, or a little subtweet. This was a full-fledged emotional meltdown caught on tape, raw, real-time, and complete mayhem. Take a step back. 48 hours. Claressa Shields, the undefeated boxing champion, beauty, brand ambassador, and now apparently the new force shaking up hip-hop royalty, showed up at a private event in Brooklyn with Papoose right beside her. Not behind her, not lurking in the background, right by her side. They weren't just holding hands, though. Claressa turned to face the paparazzi and dropped the shocking line that would send the internet into a frenzy. "He's mine now. Let her drop that mic." Boom. The crowd gasped. Cameras flashed like they were capturing Bigfoot. And not far away, Remy Ma was watching, phone in hand, teeth clenched, ready to erupt. And this, ladies and gentlemen, is where the chaos reaches a whole new level of legendary. According to several trustworthy yet entirely anonymous sources, Remy Ma was already on edge before the footage exploded online. She had been hearing rumors, noticing gym selfies, and was aware that Papoose had been traveling more than usual for brand collaborations, especially to cities where Claressa just happened to be. Still, Remy reassured her team, saying, "Let them talk. Pap loves me. He's loyal." However, the streets had been buzzing for weeks that something didn't feel right. Their anniversary passed by without a social media post, Papoose was spotted at events Remy usually ran, and worst of all, he unfollowed her close friend's account. Yep, not the main account, but the sacred, emoji-filled vault of personal connections. That was the first glaring warning sign. The final blow came during Claressa's live stream the night before the big fight. While getting her makeup done, nothing. Too fancy. Just a relaxed, get ready with me vibe, Claressa casually addressed the growing rumors. A fan asked, "Are the Papoose rumors true?" With the most nonchalant smirk in Instagram history, Claressa leaned into the camera and replied, "You'll find out tomorrow. I don't do side chick energy, I'm front and center, ready for the spotlight and a diamond ring." She winked, then abruptly ended the live. No extra details, no clarifications, just silence. The kind of silence that dares you to make a move. The next day, Claressa and Papoose entered the private gala like they owned the place. Remy Ma, completely unaware they were coming, was already there, standing as a special guest ready to present an award. Let that sink in. Remy was on stage, microphone in hand, when Claressa walked in with her man. You literally can't make this up. Oh wait, we did. Picture this. The footage begins with Remy grinning, right in the middle of delivering a speech about loyalty in the industry. The irony? It's almost too much to bear. Then, in the midst of her words, she sees them. Her face instantly goes blank. The camera zooms in. You can literally see her blink rate slow as the emotional shock hits her. Papoose walks in, Claressa beside him. They stop at the bar, exchange a few quiet words, and then she plants a kiss on his cheek. Remy is stunned, and yes, she literally drops the mic. Gasps echo through the room. Silence takes over. From the back, someone exclaims, "Oh nah!" Security starts moving in, thinking something's gone wrong, and something definitely has. Remy Ma steps off the stage like a woman on a mission. No hesitation, no doubts. She's fully in Beyoncé and Lemonade mode. Her heels click, loud as a ticking time bomb as she marches straight toward the couple. And then, utter chaos. No punches landed, but the attempts? Oh, they were definitely there. Eyewitnesses say Remy charged forward, yelling something about disrespect, and made an attempt to grab Clarissa's ponytail, which, as one onlooker put it, was ready for battle. Claressa took a step back, dodged the grab, and allegedly said, "You're upset because I'm everything you only pretended to be." Just like that, the room didn't just watch the drama, they were right in the middle of it. Yep, people pulled out their phones to record, security rushed in, trying to break things up. And Papoose? He just stood there, arms folded, showing no sign of emotion. That's when Remy completely snapped. She shouted over the chaos, "You stood by me through prison, through scandals, through childbirth, and now this is who you choose to stand with? A cheap champion with lip gloss?" The room gasped. Claressa raised an eyebrow. Papoose stared at the floor, and just when it seemed like a full-blown fight was about to break out, Remy swatted the champagne glass out of Claressa's hand and stormed out of the room. The video wraps up with someone yelling in the background, "Post that on Twitter!" And Remy Ma didn't just lose her cool. Oh no, she detonated. Within 10 minutes, the clip exploded on TikTok. 20 minutes later, the Shade Room had it. An hour after that, more Remy vs. Claressa was trending worldwide. But here's the twist. It was what happened after the video went viral that shifted everything from pure chaos to a career-destroying moment. Because the internet, it didn't take the side you'd expect. People weren't just watching a scandal unfold, they were choosing sides. And Remy? She wasn't the one in the weaker position here. Let's break down the footage. A 37-second, shaky phone clip, uploaded by some random event assistant under the username AllYourFavesPlug. That one video broke the internet faster than any diss track ever could. By the next morning, it had been shared over 17,000 times, recreated by more than 30 TikTokers with dramatic reenactments, and sparked 3 different Twitter spaces titled, "Is Remy Ma finished for good?" Then came the fake content, fast and furious. First, the alleged DM screenshots. According to Instagram leaker Arminstamol44, Remy had been reaching out to Claressa for weeks, begging her to stop publicly dissing their family. One of the supposed messages read, "You had your time. He'll come back. He always does." To which Claressa reportedly replied, "He's not a boomerang, sis. He leveled up." Ouch, then came the voice note. Obviously fake, but that didn't stop it. It went viral. It featured someone who sounded like Remy, breathing heavily and shouting, "She took everything I built. I made him. I stood by him, and now she's showing him off like a trophy." Twitter exploded. People were tweeting like it was the Super Bowl of drama. Remy had built Papoose from scratch, and Claressa didn't just take what was created, she completely flipped the script. This wasn't about black love, it was blackmail, courtesy of Claressa. While Remy was sharing tearful moments in her close friends' stories, Claressa was out there shining on the main feed. And just when it seemed like things might cool off, Papoose stoked the flames. Out of the blue, he posted, "That's right." A black and white picture of him and Claressa, no caption, just the lyrics, "They didn't believe in us." She did. Boom. Just 3 words. That was all it took. The internet erupted. Remy's fans felt utterly betrayed. Claressa's followers were celebrating like they just won the Super Bowl. The bystanders, popcorn in hand, watching everything burn. And then, things took a turn for the worse. Brand accounts, yes, actual companies, jumped into the frenzy. Uber Eats tweeted, "We don't deliver drama, but we definitely saw that slap." Fashion Nova posted, "Remy rocked our jeans last year. Now Claressa's wearing the crown. Heave down." Even Popeyes got in on the action. "Someone check on Remy. That 3-piece from Claressa was extra spicy." Seriously, what is happening here? VH1 added fuel to the fire by dropping an unseen clip from a Love and Hip Hop reunion, showing a tearful Remy backstage saying, "If he ever cheats on me, I'm done. No second chances." I don't tolerate that. The clip went viral, hitting 4 million views in just 2 hours, with fans drawing comparisons to Claressa's "He's Mine Now" moment, turning it into a full-blown saga. Then, a fan-made TikTok remix topped the charts, blending the sound of the slap with Remy's conceited chorus and Claressa's "He's mine now." It was savage, petty, and trending, only adding more fuel to the fire. Then, the gym footage surfaced. someone leaked blurry security footage from a private workout session at Clarissa's gym, and sure enough, Papoose was right there with her. The timestamp made it clear that it was recorded weeks before the gala incident. In the video, he's laughing, she's throwing playful jabs, and at one point, she appears to mouth something that TikTok users quickly deciphered as, "She can rap, but she can't fight." Whether it was real or not, the internet devoured every second. Cardi B dropped a popcorn gif with the caption, "I know what y'all." Here for Nut Remy, while Fat Joe simply posted an emoji, sparking wild speculation. Even Nicki Minaj's fanbase joined in, tweeting, "Karma's got hands and footwork." Alleged screenshots from Team Claressa group chats claimed, "Get 2 angles if Remy throws another punch." Regardless of its authenticity, it added more fuel to the fire. Remy kept quiet, posting only a cryptic Instagram story. "Watch who you build with. They might end up with your enemy." Meanwhile, Claressa went live, unapologetic, showing Papoose cooking. The final bombshell? A picture of them leaving. A courthouse which sent Twitter into a frenzy. Remy's team issued a cease and desist, but Claressa quickly fired back. Joe finally spoke out with a cryptic Instagram story. Some people keep receipts, some people become one. Fans quickly assumed it was aimed at Claressa. Meanwhile, Remy shared a boomerang of her walking solo, suitcase in hand, with the caption, "Sometimes silence speaks louder than screams." As for Claressa's reel, it racked up 1.2 million views. The numbers were clear. Remy was losing ground. Then, Claressa appeared on The Breakfast Club and said, "I didn't steal anyone, I just showed up when she stopped showing up." With a smug smile, she added, "He loves me down." That was the tipping point. Remy's empire began to crumble. Claressa landed a Netflix deal. Remy? Not a word. And that's a wrap on this wild chapter. Remy Ma's empire is crumbling, while Claressa Shields is rising. This drama is far from over, and it's definitely more than just a battle of loyalty, it's a fight for the crown. What do you think? Who's right, and who's playing dirty? Drop your thoughts in the comments, hit that like button if you're loving this tea, and don't forget to subscribe to Gossip Spill TV for more juicy stories. Trust me, you won't want to miss what's coming next.